Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Another day and another SuperStation1 video. You're probably thinking, Pixel, you're doing way too many of them, but the numbers don't lie. It seems to be a popular topic, so whenever there's an update, I try and cover it as quickly as possible. And here I am at work in a meeting room that I booked completely for myself with my 7-inch laptop, bringing you the news. So guys, if you do appreciate this content, then a subscription and a like is always super duper appreciated, as is turning on those notification bells. So an issue that kind of rose, and it wasn't an issue for me because I'm used to the MiSTerFPGA system. I know what it works like. I know the pluses, the minuses. The snack is something that is very, very cool. It's very, very important for the MiSTerFPGA snack, SNAC. We spoke about it yesterday or the day before, where it bypasses the operating system and it speaks directly to the core, negating any latency that you may get from a USB controller. However, people that are getting their SuperStation ones don't know this, or some of them don't know it, and when they're plugging a PlayStation controller and it doesn't control the menu, they think that something is actually up with the SuperStation1, as in there may be an issue or something is wrong, right? Could be a defective unit, whatever. That's not the case. The PlayStation1 controllers are snack and they are intended only to work with the PlayStation core. You can use a USB controller, you can use pretty much any USB controller out there, and that will work for you. That will get you access to the menu and a whole lot of, it's easier to use a USB controller, but in reality, it's actually likely better to use a snack controller. So let's have a look at this post on X from Julien, and let's just go over here. Here we go. So messing around with adding a PS1 controller support to stuff. It's awesome for FPGA cores that don't have snack controller options. So what's really, really cool over here, you can see what Julien is doing. He is now, so he's got a PlayStation controller. It's probably, that might be a DualShock 2 or a DualShock 1, but he's got that connected to the SuperStation1 in the snack controller. But obviously there's something else done here, which means that if you're using another core apart from the PlayStation core, the example here we can see that looks like Game Boy's Link's Awakening. So if you're playing Link's Awakening on the Game Boy, you can now control it with that PlayStation controller. It's not working as snack, so it's not speaking directly to the core. What it's doing is it's working via the Linux side and it's working on the core. Now, honestly, guys, sometimes the difference between snack and not using snack is 1 millisecond. It's something that is unconceivable by the normal human. Unless you're Neo from the Matrix or something, you are not going to feel it. I, for the general rule, really like this adapter from MiSTer Add-ons called the Reflex Adapt. It doesn't have the capabilities of snack, but the quality of life improvements it brings, it lets me use any controller with any core. So it's really cool seeing this from Taki. So it just means that you can use the PlayStation controller as a snack controller for the PlayStation core, but now it also means that you can use that PlayStation controller to navigate through the menus, as well as using it for, well, pretty much any other core that the system supports. So that's really, really good. I'm not sure exactly when this will be rolled out. I personally feel that this should be rolled out with the units that are going to ship, provided Taki can get this on there, or the units where software is still going on there and they can add this on there, because there's going to be a lot of people that are new to MiSTer. This is going to be their first experience into MiSTer. They may have heard about FPGA gaming platforms, but maybe they never bit previously. But seeing the price point of 150 for the Founders Edition, what is it now, like 199, thinking, you know what, I'm getting one of these. And I can imagine, not knowing much about the MiSTer, yes, the resources are out there, but hey man, you got to go out there, research and read. But a lot of times you just want to plug and play. So you plug your PlayStation controller in, it's not working, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to think, I have a dodgy unit. So this is really good. I certainly hope that this is included in a normal operating system. So when you turn it on, the PlayStation controller controls the menu, and then obviously when you find out about snack, you use the PlayStation controller as or via snack to play PlayStation games. Anyway, guys, really, really cool. Love all this stuff from Julien and his team. Can't wait for more of these units to go out there so you guys can enjoy them. I really feel like Taki's going out there and trying to make the experience as best as he can. But we do understand, and I'm sure Taki understands, that sometimes when you're including something like snack, people are going to be under the impression that it's going to control everything. If anyone's wondering what game I've used for this video's overlay, well, you can see it on screen now. It's called Harmful Park. It's a horizontal shmup and it's very, very cool and very, very nice. Anyway, guys, that's it for this quick video. Be freaking awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.